Polish judge seeking asylum in Minsk is subject to a very loud debate in the Polish parliament now. Joining me to discuss this very matter is Mr. Rafał Kasprzyk, an MP of Poland 2050, one of the parties of the ruling coalition. Sir, we know that this is but one case. Earlier there were cases of spies, Russian spies, found in Poland.
Of course, Russian spies works in Poland and all the countries in NATO countries in whole Europe and worldwide. The case of the Judge Szmydt fleeing to Minsk, looking for protection, is very dangerous for our security.
What threats could it pose to Poland and to NATO, the European Union as well?
Exactly. This is in a global circumstances we are facing in a war behind our border. This is a very dangerous situation that on this level there was somebody who was access to the NATO or privileged information, which could cause very big damage for the security, not only Poland, but also EU countries or NATO members. And this situation is even more dramatic in the context that Mr. Szmydt was close associate to the Ministry of Justice, Zbigniew Ziobro.
The former Minister of Justice.
Former Minister of Justice, of course, and he was involved in a hater scandal a few years ago, which was action taken against the opposition or other judges.
Yes, there was a WhatsApp group called The Case where judges opposing the policy of the former administration were.
It seems that he was one of the tools of the Russian system of spying system in Poland. So this is very, very. I see it as a dangerous situation for the security.
But it seems like a judge is a perfect spy.
In the context to easy access and low level of control of the security, national security system on this, and this must be changed. It is impossible to maintain the situation like this with no control. But as we can see, the politician influence on the judge system, or the lawmaker system, and the justice system is harmful for whole country and for the security of the nation.
Poland plays a key role in NATO's eastern flank. Is also, in a way, eastern border of the European Union, but also is in a very unique, dangerous situation as it borders not only Belarus and Ukraine, but even Russia. So it seems like a perfect destination to put a spy in.
Yes, of course. Poland is good location for spies, and we are facing this situation even for. We can talk about the hybrid war against Poland made by Lukashenko and using migrants and this crisis causing this trouble. And well, this is we are on the first row in this war.
So since there's such a huge responsibility lying on Poland due to the fact where we are located and so on, what could we as a state do to prevent such cases from happening?
For sure, Secret Service has to present us whole protocols in a case of Mr. Judge Szmydt case, because on this we have to solve this problem of the access and immunity in this matter to whole system of justice in Poland. We have to be protected. We have to be constant that we are in a war. I mean, in a digital war, in a migration war, we are in these times which needs us better protection, not only in a military way of thinking, but also in mentally inside Poland and Polish country.
We're getting closer and closer to the elections to the European Parliament, and I think you would agree with me that it's very attractive for Russia to meddle in those elections. Could this case of Judge Szmydt be somehow related to Russia's attempts to meddle in those elections?
Of course, Russia has very huge history in influencing the elections in other countries. Let me remind only the US elections previously with their actions taken. So this is not surprising. They are influencing. They paid some amounts of money to party in Europe, into party of Le Pen. They are financing some groups of activists who destabilized, whose aims is to destabilize situation, and also in Poland we have to be aware of this.
We already discussed what Poland could do to prevent such cases from happening, but what about the European Union? What about NATO? What could those two institutions, if you will, do to prevent such cases from happening?
I am in the favor of the responsibility of whole Europe to establish one way of thinking, one way of defending our cyber security and real security at the level of the whole Europe. So I suppose that this is the exchange of communication between countries, and this is what should help.
Thank you, sir, for speaking with us. That was Mr. Rafał Kasprzyk, a Polish MP of Poland 2050, one of the parties of the ruling bloc, discussing with me the case of Judge Szmydt, who requested a political asylum in Belarus.